Hello, everybody, and welcome to Scene Time with me, Emma T. When I say Emma, you say T. Emma T. Emma T. And I have a wonderful guest with me today who will introduce themselves to you now.
Hello, my name is Frank. I'm an improviser from Falmouth in England. I've been improvising primarily online, audio only, for about 2.5 years now. One of the good things that happened as a result of the pandemic. So thank you, COVID.
Okay, so we're going to do some audio only for everyone today. I'm going to do some spooky stories around a campfire. So earlier on we looked for a suggestion and the word dentist came up, which you could use in your story, Frank, and then I'll have a story as well, which could draw from anything. But prepared to be scared is basically what we're saying. Okay, so here we go into the audio only improv.
It's nice to be sat around the campfire with you, Susan, here on a cold and wintry evening.
Oh, Joe, the warmth from the fire is so lovely. It makes me feel warm on the inside, even though the weather's so cold, and it's just lovely.
Prepare to feel a chill though, because it's that time of the evening when I'm going to start telling a story, a spooky story.
Oh, Joe, your stories aren't that spooky, but go on then, see if you can scare me.
Well, this is a story that is going to spook you. It's going to chill your very marrow. It's about a young girl who visited the dentist for the first time ever. She was 9 years old, Gwendolyn Ponytail. And she'd heard all sorts of things. The people at school were always telling her that she shouldn't eat so many sweets and that she'd regret it when she went to the dentist, and that Dr. Spleen, in particular, her local dentist, was one of the most sinister and unpleasant dentists she possibly could find. And as she trudged up the stairs to the door, she felt a chill come over her.
Hello, Dr. Spleen. I'm here for my dental appointment.
Come in.
Thank you. Oh my, everything's so bright in here. The light. Oh, I can hardly see anything.
Well, come towards the light over here. Sit in this big squeaky chair.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Spleen. I'll come on over now.
I don't recognize you.
No. My name's Gwendolyn. I haven't actually been to the dentist before.
Ha! You haven't been to the dentist before?
No, not at all. Oh my, it's quite scary in here, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
I would say there's nothing to be scared of. But if you've never been to the dentist before, at your age, it might be a bit of a horror show.
A horror show? Oh my. I'm sorry, Dr. Spleen. I have actually eaten lots of sweets. I know I'm not supposed to, but they're just so yummy. I just hope it's all okay.
Don't worry about that, dear. I like it when the children eat a lot of sweets.
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just open wide. Ah!
Ugh. Okay. It all looks okay.
Oh, that's good. That's good then. I must be fine. Thank you, Dr. Spleen. That was lovely.
Wait a moment. I'm sure I can find something.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
just poke around a little.
Ah.
Does this hurt?
Ow! Yes, it does. Oh.
And what about this?
Ooh. Ah. Yow. Yes.
Over here?
Ooh. Yeah.
And this last one over here?
Ow. Yeah, they all hurt. They all hurt, Dr. Spin. What does that mean? Does that mean I need a filling?
Nope, they've all got to come out.
Out?
All of your teeth.
All of them? Um, I mean, I don't think. My grandmama had better talk to you. I don't think you can just take
It's
them up. How can you?
incredibly urgent. If you don't lose these teeth in the next few minutes, something very dire will happen to your mouth.
I, I want to see my grandmama. She's waiting for me. Grandmama, grandmama. Oh no, she can't hear me. Oh, oh,
I need
oh,
to strap your arms down, dear.
oh. Okay, okay. Um, um.
It won't hurt.
Uh,
Not much.
okay.
Are you ready?
I guess so.
See that?
Oh,
That's your front tooth.
that, that wasn't as scary or painful as I thought. You know, Dr. Speen, I feel as though another tooth is growing in its place, but a sharper one, like a kind of vampire tooth. Oh, wow.
Yes, very good. And what about this? Bunk.
Oh, oh wow. Actually, that feels great. That now that tooth is gone and this sharper, very sharp tooth is grown in its place. I feel great. I feel full of energy. I feel like I can fly.
That's why I've tied you down.
No. Oh wow. Oh, I
We're
feel
not
so
finished yet.
okay, okay. Oh wow. Oh wow. I'm so glad my old teeth have shedded and now I have these sharp teeth that make me I feel hungry for blood.
You
And I want
need,
to fly. I want to fly.
I'll unstrap you, but you need to be very careful.
Of course, Dr. Spleen. Of course.
There you go. Do a circuit or two of the ceiling,
I
but
can
come back
fly.
down.
Look at me up in this. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh wow.
You, you need to be very careful.
Oh, I will be careful. Don't you worry, Dr. Spleen. You know, I wasn't hungry before I came in, but now I feel like I'm getting a taste for blood.
Gwen,
Your neck
Gwen,
looks very
Gwen,
your
Gwen,
neck looks
no.
like the
You're supposed to do what I tell you.
It tastes so good. More blood. I'm sorry, Dr. Spleen. You can't do what I tell you.
And
Now,
Susan, that is very much not what you're expecting. Usually the dentist would be the villain of the piece, but a little girl, a little child has turned it round.
oh, Joe, I bet that child would go out and just you know, suck the blood out of everyone in sight. Oh, do you know it's getting a bit colder now? You know, I thought I saw something flying in the air. It wouldn't be little Gwendolyn, would it?
I should hope not, but let's get your mind off it and
Oh,
you tell me a story.
oh, Joe. Well, I have to admit your last one was quite scary. I mean, especially with all the bats in the air. But you know, that reminds me of a certain woodland. Not this one, luckily, but the tale of the teenagers who went into the woods. You know, it's it was a night just like this, very cold. But some teenagers from the local high school decided to go into the woods, and they heard a myth, you know, a kind of legend at the school that the old caretaker had, this is, well, mysteriously disappeared in the woods. And they thought it was cool to go on out there and, you know, see if they could find him. This kind of, well, I guess some kind of ghost or evil spirit that had come from the caretaker of their school. Yes, yes. Mary and Tom, the two of them, they loved hanging around. They drank a few beers and off they headed into the woods.
We're gonna find Rusty, Mary.
Oh my God, Tom, if we find Rusty, everyone at school is gonna be so impressed. I mean, we'll be legends.
Will be legend. We'll take photos of his corpse, his mutilated corpse.
That is going to be so cool. I'm going to put it all over social media. I mean, like, how cool would that be? Like, maybe us taking a selfie, us in the foreground, and oh, Rusty in the background.
The
We'll
guy
get,
was such a loser.
yeah, I mean, remember when you were you were in woodwork class and you had that spare bit of wood with with a nail in it, and you
Yeah.
just chucked it at Rusty and it whacked him on the back of the head.
And he didn't even notice. It
Oh,
was like he didn't feel it or something.
yeah. You know, I don't think he noticed that much really, because I used to, on purpose, because I was being really cool, right? It was just take all my bits of rubbish, and then when he was walking along, I'd chuck them in front of them when he was doing the litter, and oh, yeah, he didn't always pick them up though, did he? Oh.
I can sort of understand how he used to hate all the kids.
Yeah, I guess we did give him a rough time, but it was funny, man. I mean,
Oh yeah, it was all in fun.
yeah, totally fun. Totally fun, Tom. I just remember all the times we'd throw things at him. We'd go, Rusty, Rusty, Rusty. He hated that nickname. I mean, come on.
What was that? There
Oh,
was there was a little there was something moving between the trees over there.
it's probably just I don't know, some sort of woodland animal.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. I mean, we did say his name a lot. That, you know, in the legend, they said if you said his name 3 times in a row and spun around, that old Rusty would come out. Oh, we should try it. We should try it. I'll get my camera ready on my phone. You do it, Tom. You do it. You spin around. You spin around. You say his name.
Rusty, Rusty,
Rusty,
Rusty.
Rusty. Come on. Come on, Rusty. We want to take a picture of your spirit and get it
No,
on the internet.
no. So made. What? What's that? Over there.
Something's moving behind those trees.
It's big.
How big it's hear that? That sounds like Rusty's footsteps with his shoes that he used to wear, his clunky boots.
And somebody brushing things up.
That's Rusty's sound. It's he brushes in that 3 strokes and then hits the side of his brush way, and you've summoned him.
This is awesome.
I tried to film, but like the camera's not really picking anything up. Rusty, Rusty, Rusty. Come on, old Rusty.
It's got closer.
Rusty.
It's bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah, I mean, look at it. That's twice the size of what Rusty was. It's like a giant version of Rusty. A giant.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! He's massive. Rusty, Rusty. I'm going to take my revenge.
We didn't mean anything by it, Rusty.
He's got me, Tom.
Mary! Mary! Rusty, put her down.
No, I'm assimilating her.
Oh my god, he's chewed Mary's head off.
And you're next.
Rusty, I was always a good friend to you.
Threw things at me. You made my life a misery.
But surely it doesn't justify killing me and Mary as well.
Mary is part of me now. She wants you to be eaten too.
No, she doesn't.
Well, if you're not going to be eaten, I'd better brush you up.
Whoa! I'm sorry, Rusty. I didn't mean it.
Well, now I'm assimilating you too. And you'll help me wreak revenge on everyone from this.
Revenge on everybody.
There you go. It's time for revenge. So, Joe, that was the story. I mean, that was a spooky one, wasn't it? I mean, pretty.
I mean, it makes me feel bad about how we used to bully our caretaker at school.
Yeah, I guess you're right. We should do something to make amends. Maybe we'll buy him a present and go back and visit. It'd be great to see the teachers.
Yeah. Hopefully we've matured a little bit and we're a little bit more sensible than we were at that age.
Yeah. I mean, that was just a story. Nothing like that can happen for real, right?
Come closer to the fire. Help.
And that's our story. Oh, thank you so much, Frank. That was wonderful. So I just have one question I ask everyone who comes on to Scene Time, which is, what do you love about improv?
I love the chance to be silly and to just have a flight of fancy, just create things from nothing. Also, the fact that it's gone, you do improv, and unless you have it recorded and put on a YouTube channel, then it's just gone, and you can just remember it fondly and however well you want to.
Oh, wonderful. So much. Thank you for being a guest today, Frank. And thank you everyone for watching. Thank you. Bye.